In the grand, tumultuous world of One Piece, few debates ignite as much passion as the one sparked by a simple image. The fearsome four emperors looming on one side, and the world government's ultimate weapons, the marine admirals standing resolute on the other. This isn't just a question of who would win in a fight. It's a fundamental query about the series' entire power structure. For years, fans have dissected every feat, every statement, and every clash to answer the question: who truly holds the upper hand? Let's dive deep into this fiery discussion, exploring the arguments that rage across fan forums. The case for the emperors. The unquestioned rulers. The primary argument for the Yonko's superiority is baked into the world's very structure. They are the four emperors for a reason. For decades, they have ruled over the New World like kings, creating a fragile but essential balance of power that the world government itself seems hesitant to disrupt. As one fan aptly puts it, if the Admirals could actually beat them, why haven't they? They would have cleared them out long ago. This isn't just about raw power, but about influence and strategic necessity. The Yonko, in their own chaotic way, bring a semblance of order. They suppress countless ambitious, smaller pirate crews who would otherwise run rampant. Without the intimidating presence of a Kaido or a Big Mom, the New World would devolve into pure anarchy, a state the Marines, despite their numbers, could never fully control. The world government, some argue, needs the Yonko to exist as a necessary evil. Then come the individual feats. We've witnessed Kaido, the strongest creature, whose durability was the stuff of legends. We saw a dying, grievously wounded Whitebeard tear Marineford asunder, pushing an admiral like Akainu to his absolute limit. And most recently, we saw the raw, terrifying power of Shanks, whose conqueror's haki alone was enough to make Admiral Ryokugyu, a monster in his own right, abandon his invasion of Wano from miles away. This single act is often held up as definitive proof of a gap in power, an emperor forcing an admiral's retreat without even throwing a punch. The might of the Admirals, the unyielding fist of justice. However, the pro-admiral camp has a powerful and simple retort. An admiral has never died. Yonko fall continuously. Whitebeard is gone. Kaido and Big Mom were defeated. The admirals, however, remain the unyielding pillars of the Marines. This faction points to the sheer monstrousness of the admiral's abilities. The duel between Akainu and Aokiji on Punk Hazard is a key piece of evidence. Two men of this caliber fought for 10 straight days, permanently altering the climate of an entire island. This feat showcases a level of stamina and endurance that some Yonko have failed to display. Big Mom, for instance, was visibly exhausted in her fight against Law, and Kid Akainu, in particular, is seen as the ultimate weapon. A famous statement from Oda himself claims that if Akainu were the protagonist, he could find the One Piece within a year. For many, this isn't just a comment on his ruthless efficiency, it's a declaration of his overwhelming power. His performance at Marineford, where he punched 2 holes through Whitebeard and single-handedly took on his remaining commanders, is a testament to his devastating offensive capabilities. Furthermore, the admirals don't share the Yonko's cowardice or hesitation. Kizaru casually offered to go to Wano to deal with both Kaido and Big Mom. Ryokugyu's retreat from Wano is reframed not as fear, but as tactical brilliance. Why would a single admiral engage a massive alliance that had just defeated 2 emperors, with another fresh emperor's crew backing them up? It wasn't a retreat born of weakness, but of intelligence. As one commenter argued, even Roger would have run from that situation. It's about assessing the battlefield. A duel of hypotheticals. The Kaido vs. Kizaru breakdown. The debate often boils down to specific, hypothetical matchups. A particularly fierce argument revolves around Kaido vs. Kizaru, a classic clash of overwhelming power versus untouchable speed. The case for Kizaru is straightforward. He is a man made of light. His speed is, in theory, absolute. How can Kaido, for all his strength, hit something he can't even touch? In his confrontation with Gear 5 Luffy, Kizaru demonstrated the ability to zip across Egghead Island in an instant, leaving even the super-powered Luffy struggling to keep up. Proponents argue that Kizaru could simply stay out of Kaido's range, whittling him down with laser beams. But the Kaido camp has a compelling counter-argument. They draw a crucial distinction between travel speed and combat speed. While Kizaru is fast, Kaido has demonstrated some of the most impressive reaction and combat feats in the series, using Future Sight to dodge attacks and blitzing even Gear 4 Snake Man Luffy. The ultimate piece of evidence is that Gear 5 Luffy, despite Kizaru's speed, did manage to land a devastating punch, White Star Gun, that knocked the Admiral down. The logic is simple. If a tired Luffy can successfully tag Kizaru, then a full-power Kaido, whose combat speed and experience are arguably superior, could certainly do the same. For them, Kizaru's speed is a massive advantage, but not an insurmountable one for a creature of Kaido's caliber. The unsettled score. In the end, the debate rages on, because Oda has masterfully crafted two forces that feel truly cataclysmic. The Yonko are forces of nature, individuals whose personal power can shape the world. The Admirals are the perfected instruments of a global superpower, embodying a different kind of overwhelming might. Perhaps there is no simple answer. A one-on-one fight in a vacuum is different from a full-scale war. Strategy, circumstance, and matchups play a role. Akainu might be a terrible matchup for some, while Fujitora's gravity could counter others. Big Mom's mental instability is a critical weakness, while Shanks' lack of a devil fruit is compensated by his unparalleled hockey. The truth is, both sides are on the same god-tier level of power. The line between them is razor thin, and on any given day, under the right circumstances, either one could emerge victorious. And that, ultimately, is what makes the world of One Piece so compelling. The balance is real, it is fragile, and it is always one epic battle away from shattering completely.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the latest update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.